named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Up next, it's our main event between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers . 2 teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Broncos have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Now, in case they hadn't paid attention in the narrative this week, Brock, let that be their final reminder. This is the league's #1 defense they're facing this time.
Yeah, these guys got to the stadium early. You're number one. You're playing with confidence. You're playing with juice. And you're playing to take the ball away.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end. Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's keeping it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Buccaneers.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. They go play action on 1st down. Completed over the middle. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
First down from the 42.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Buccaneers.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yard. in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 35. Back to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the turnover into a lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. But lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. It is caught left side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Waddle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8. I don't know.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. To throw here on 1st down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they face 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's a short gain of 1. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Here from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pass play coming here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Finds a man, right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Bucs have the first.
At the 46-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He keeps this one himself. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
17 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down. Tampa
They'll
Bay.
run it from the gun. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Third down. And 6 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Design bootleg here. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Finds his fullback. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another throw for Prescott. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. Dak throwing again. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Buccaneers' 4-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash.
21-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to end it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll throw it here on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The first down from the 41.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Handoff now out of the gun. Dancing past him. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Here's a throw. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Buccaneers first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's second and goal.
Made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and
Looking in the air here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. They're going to try and throw it here. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-possession game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it an 11-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one's complete, right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
The tackle made at the 47.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And bring a tight end in motion right. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Buccaneers first.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Jukes away from one. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
The 16-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, not much to say other. That this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Prescott here from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Waddle makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
1st down, here's Dak. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bucs.
Now it's Prescott again. Finds Mims. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Throwing again, Prescott. That's complete to Dobbins. And he's brought down at the line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Prescott to throw once more. Dumps it off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit.
Sets up 4th down. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we've reached halftime, Brock. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. Jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Hits him on the in route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Running it again with Dobbins. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Dobbins, the ball carrier. Tackle made.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, Prescott. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dak to the air here. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Broncos. They go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away.
Formation for the Broncos.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They're going play action. Finds the in route complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, play action. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. He's going to throw it again. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Rob Trent, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Complete to Brock Bowers.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They're throwing it. Get some space around midfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll go play action. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. One of the tight ends motions right. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Gets to space right side. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal. Looking to throw here. It is caught left side. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
It's now fourth down and goal.
Aubrey puts it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Prescott on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, Prescott. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Bronk. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, Prescott. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Dak. Gets his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. And
Prescott to throw once more. Waddle makes the catch. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
it's a gain of 18. That's
Another throw for Prescott. He tucks it and takes off. Lewis Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Design bootleg here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Dak now from the gun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Touchdown or bust for them here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Hey, motion.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Throw caught by his running back. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now a run here from the gun. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. Handoff now out of the gun. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Back-to-back carries here. There he goes on the right side. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 16.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Throwing the out route complete. Now he's past the 25. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Broncos 23.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Oh, did the Broncos get to that one? Yeah, looks like they did.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Setting him on the dive. That one good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Brings up 3rd down.
Another carry for him. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's good for a couple of yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. Tweaks another one. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Buccaneers on their way to their third win of the year. Offense is set, first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
All set now, first and 10. Back to the well again. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They give it to him again. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. I know you and I were both a bit surprised to see them favored so heavily on the road coming into this one, but the projections were right. A nice road win for them.
Yeah, sometimes those people making those predictions, sometimes they do get it right. And these guys were just on a totally different level than the opposition. They overcame that home field advantage pretty easily to be able to take the game that they were indeed favored in.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.